Hey guys, this is Anton here. Now today's video is going to be very serious, very controversial, I'm pretty sure it's going to get a whole lot of flack for it, even though it's my opinion, but I gotta say it. Today we are going to be talking about the black community and the LGBT community. Now you're going to be wondering, why are you talking about this? You aren't important enough. Well, someone random to my channel. Well, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm black. I might not be full black, but I am. I am gay. I could talk about it if I want to. So let me start off with the black community. The black community has been through a whole lot ever since early 1900s. If you weren't white, white people would literally call you nigger out in public and they wouldn't get in trouble for it. If you were black, you had to get the very cheap stuff and you had to get the hand-me-downs, while the white people, they get all the nice stuff. Lines for black people lasted way longer than with white people. Black people had to be assigned certain things and stuff like that. Like, they were assigned their own fountain, their own toilets, all this stuff, so they won't have to share anything together. And if you see bags under my eyes, because I haven't slept yet. So yeah, black people have been through a lot. Not only that, if we were attacked by police back then, they wouldn't care to hear our voices. They were like, hey, you're just black, you deserve this. Which is wrong, because that's still prevalent today. You have officers. I didn't think this started and maybe I was still in high school. Yeah, it started when I was in high school. There was this one guy, he set it off. It's like these officers think shooting black people will make them look good. No. No, one doesn't. Sure, there are black people that commit crimes and stuff like that, but not every single one of us wants to be on the street selling drugs, shooting up people, running prostitution rings and stuff like that. No, not every single black person is evil. Now, black people today, we evolved. Now we're like the most loved/hated community ever. What I say is, you have a whole lot of black rappers, a whole lot of black celebrities and all this stuff. But you gotta wonder, are these people really a good image on black people? Because you got all these young upcoming rappers. What are they rapping about? Nothing good. Like, good old-fashioned rap, that was good. Now this 2020 and before then, okay, even early 2000s rap, they were good, but still bad, but you could still groove to it. Now, it's just shit. Just shitty shit. It's like these black rappers want to rap about the wrong stuff and promote it to other black young men and young women so they can get so they can live off of that idea. Because say for instance, if I listen to Chris Brown, what does he rap about? Sex, money, all this shit. I stopped listening to him. I only listen to one song. That's it. I don't listen to any rappers because I know they aren't going to be good for me. Not now, not ever, not in a million years. So you see, now let's go back to the past for a little while. Martin Luther King, he did a certain speech. It's called the I Had a Dream speech. He did it in a church. it was well received. He only wanted peace between the black community and the white community. He didn't want no fighting. That's what Malcolm X wanted. He wanted to force equality. He didn't want to earn it. So, Martin Luther King said, I had a dream, and his dream was achieved for a long while until now. And what I gotta say about the black community is we're kind of demolishing Martin Luther King's dream because he said fight for equality and all this shit. I'm sorry, Martin Luther King. I didn't mean to say shit. I know you're a good person, but I'm just saying this like in context. So Martin Luther King, sorry if I'm moving the camera. Ooh, that glare. So, Martin Luther King, he wanted equality and all this stuff, yet now it seems like we dumped that idea out of our minds and we forgot what he taught us. It seems like the only people that know are our grandparents and some of our parents. But us kids, hell no, we don't give a fuck. I mean, I do, but not the rest of these young people. Now let's talk about the LGBT. The LGBT has been oppressed for equal amount of years. Back then, in the 80s, if you were gay, people automatically assumed that you had HIV because there was a huge stigma of HIV rising in the 80s. Good thing it died out, but it's still prevalent to this day. There's still gay guys who have HIV who are positive but undetectable, who have STIs and all this stuff. Nothing's wrong with that. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It's just that either you didn't want to get protection, which I get, or someone failed to disclose that information, which I get. I'm not saying I have it or I gave it to someone. I'm just saying, like, if you legit didn't know that you had HIV, then all you could say is, I'm sorry, and if you want anything done, then I'll do it. But if you know you have it and you gave it to, like, 5 people, you pretty much gave it to 50 other people. I'm not saying this is bad if you have HIV. That means you have to take better care of yourself. Okay, so back to the black and LGBT community. The LGBT community has been getting more flack than usual, especially from people of color. Now, what I'm about to say is going to be very harsh. It seems like black people are being the new white people. Because think about it. Back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, black people were abused, neglected, and pushed aside and even killed because of the way they were. Something that they couldn't control. By white people. White people were killing them over something that they couldn't control. Now, let's go on to LGBT people. They can't control what they do. I mean, they can't control who they like. It's not a choice. It's what they were born with. So now so let me say this. Where I'm from Fort Worth. That's in Texas. I'm like right next to Dallas. Dallas is notorious for killing trans people. And guess who does the killings? Black people. Black people kill who... I'm not saying all black people do this. I'm saying some. You see, black people have this idea where other black men should be masculine. They should be buff. They should be football players. They should be basketball players. They should be millionaires. They should wear Versace's, Gucci, Tom Ford, Louis Vuittons. But they can't accept the fact that some black people, well, black men don't want to be like that. I don't want to be rich, but I don't want to live through that ideal mindset. No. I'm sorry for the glare again. It's just, why though? Why? It's just unnecessary. To think that my people, black people, hold on a second. I gotta. Oops, okay, this is much more better. To think about my people, black people, would kill LGBT people for stupid reasons. Because, no offense to my people, but more than half of us are old-fashioned. More than half of us are old-fashioned, and this needs to stop. It's 2020. We shouldn't be killing people over our color of our skin, of our ethnicity, our lifestyle, who we sleep with, who we fall in love with. It's just, black people have come so far, yet we stoop so low. Now you see young black guys who want to be rappers, who rap about very bad stuff. You have young black women who want to be like Black China, just looking like a hoe. You want to have young black men being in the streets because they think it's cool. You have black people in general. You have some black people who literally kill people who are in the LGBTQI plus just because the way they are. Well, I might be a small channel, but I'm here to say my piece. For one, black people, I know what you've been through, but you all need to simmer the fuck down. I know, I'm a black person, I'm part black. But if this continues with the black community devolving instead of evolving, then I'm not going to have any part of this community. Martin Luther King, he said that we should evolve as a community, but we're not. Now, all we gotta do is wait. I'm betting that the black community is gonna go back where it came from, back from the 60s, just nothing. Then we had to earn our freedom again over something that we partially did. LGBT people, I'm sorry that you've been killed by my people. I know some of them can help it. Some of them were taught like that. Some of them were born like that, just hating. It's just, I don't know what to do. I say it's 2020, but not everybody can automatically accept LGBT people. Some of them automatically think, oh, just hate. Well, that's all I gotta say, guys. I'm kinda ashamed of my community for not evolving as a community. We're devolving. We're going back to square one. If we keep acting like this and keep doing stupid shit, we're gonna go back to good old John Crow days. Or, yeah. And LGBT people, I know we're being killed off, but please remain strong. Do not do anything hasty, because we don't need any more communities doing more hasty stuff, thinking that it's the right thing to do when it's not. Anyways, that's all I gotta say, guys. I know this is a very serious video, but that's all I got to say. Tell me what y'all think. I know this video might get a whole lot of dislikes, but this is what I believe. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.